All right, we're back with episode 2 with the Giants no rating series. Just give you a heads up, the Orioles beat the Dodgers in the World Series. We ended the season kind of on a hot run, but in the end, we went on like a 6 game losing streak and went 78 and 84. If you look at our Pythagorean, we should have won 88 games. So this team is better than it showed. Um, the Diamondbacks also missed the playoffs. They had a pretty good run differential. The Padres should have been out of the playoffs. We should have been in. It is what it is. Dodgers ended up going to the World Series. The Orioles won 109 games. Really impressive. Um, Cowser, Holiday, Mayo, all these guys, and then also Wilmer Flores. So, and then Yastrzemski was on this team, and he balled out. Was he not on the playoff roster? Yeah, he didn't make the playoff roster, but he was really good. He had 200 plate appearances, 11 home runs, 2.1 WAR. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't make the roster, but good for him and good for Wilmer Flores. Uh, I don't know if we were here when I made the Wilmer Flores deal. Probably were, but I traded him straight up for Felix Bautista, pretty much, and Bautista was out for the whole year. His last game was in 2023. He has bad personality, so we're just taking a chance on him. He has a really team-friendly deal for 2025, so we're just taking a chance on that. Um, Overall, our team was had some ups and downs. Jung Hoo Lee was really good, 4.5 WAR. Don't know if he's rookie eligible, but in this game, but in real life he was. He had 36 stolen bases, was fine in center, not great. I might look to get him some outfield range in the development lab. Matt Chapman was fine, 19 home runs, 114 WRC plus, pretty much a 3 WAR. Is good at third base, we know that. He should be better, but it is what it is. And he has an opt out, so he'll probably opt out. And I'm gonna try to sign him for like another 2+1 deal or something. See what happens there. Bailey had a down year offensively, just unfortunate there. Uh, but we will look to get him better. He was really good framing wise. One of the best defensive. He is the best defensive catcher in baseball in real life. So I mean, we're just gonna hope he turns into that. Tyro Estrada had a down year offensively. Good base runner, good fielder, but we need his bat to come alive in order for him to stay on this club. He is getting into those higher ranges of salaries. While we do have like Gavin Lux, Joey Ortiz, and Brooks Lee, trying to fill his role. And then Cal Stowers was phenomenal with us in 160 plate appearances. He pretty much matched Yastrzemski, but Stowers has 5 years of control. He's on a minimum deal. He actually got a ring. Good for him. And yeah, Luis Matos actually turned up towards the end, 91 WRC plus. Didn't hit a home run, but was pretty good on the bases. 1.1 WAR. We'll take that. Fitzgerald, pretty good bench player here. 117 WRC plus. Lamont Wade came back from injury, put up a 406 OBP. We'll take that all day. He was playing some left field towards the end. Now that we have Julian. Speaking of him, with us, he had a 108 WRC plus. Pretty good base runner, stealer, but I guess he's just not a good base runner outside of that. He got 14 stolen bases, 2 caught stealing. I mean, well, that's cool. That's fine with us. Need to get his walk rate up and his strikeout rate down. He has a better eye than this. So we have what is he mad about? Performance, role on the team. He is in the starting lineup. I don't know what he wants. Um, Gavin Lux really struggled with us, but we are going to make sure he gets some work in the dev lab. Overall, you can look at his overall numbers. He has 1,400 plate appearances. This is pretty much his baseline, 93 WRC plus, with not a lot of home runs, not a lot of power. I feel like we need to get his bat speed up, and he'll be a solid player for us. Reminder: we traded him straight up for Alex Cobb, and see how Alex Cobb did with the Dodgers. He was in relief, was not good, so I don't know why they made that deal, but it is what it is. He was pretty much replacement level, but they gave up a decent player to get another arm, which a lot of teams want more arms. Joey Ortiz was not good offensively, decent base runner though, kind of like Julian, and then defensively at shortstop with us, he was good. 2.5 zone rating. We'll take that, no problem. We have high expectations for him. Try to get his bat up there a little. Soler, 31 home runs with a 96 WRC plus, low OBP. Need more from him. Probably gonna keep him. Not gonna look to move him. And then Badu was bad. And then Heliot Ramos was even worse. So unfortunate there. Pitching wise, Logan Webb was great. Harrison had a really good rookie year, 204 strikeouts, phenomenal. Garrett Cleavinger was pretty much our relief ace. He had a pretty good leverage index too, and Doval, who's on the IL, which we have some news about. He uh, he was really good, really high leverage, really good numbers, 2.35 FIP. His save rate was not great, and that was one of the reasons why we really struggled in like one-run games and had a better run differential. But this happens, it's really random. And because he was so good, he is injured a little bit, but shoulder inflammation. We decided to take a chance and extend him. We went a really team-friendly deal, 3, 4, and 0.8, 6.5, and then 2 team options with some buyouts. So this makes him part of the team for the next at least 5 years, and we are happy about that. Robbie Ray actually turned up in the end, 409 FIP, 4.15 ERA. It was really good in the second half. If we can look at the second half pitching splits. Okay, we can start in July. 0.5 WAR in July, 1.3 WAR in August, September he was not good, but July and August he really turned up. So really good. We'll take that. Ryan Walker was fine, 3.46 FIP. Sims actually turned up with us, 40 innings, 2.96 FIP. Really good. He's going to be a free agent though, so we're probably going to let him walk. He probably wants like 4 mil, 5 mil. Okay, yeah, we're probably going to let him walk. But that was a good pickup. Kind of got us on a roll. We ended up being like 2 games out of the wild card at one point, and then we just kind of died out. But Taylor Rogers was fine. Jordan Hicks struggled, just a lot of walks. Um, Eric Miller was fine. 3.89 FIP as kind of a non-leverage guy. Our lowest leverage guy was Dabovich, who we brought up because he was pitching so well in AAA, and he was phenomenal. 3.34 FIP, point 0.4 WAR, 1.159 ERA. Jelly was not good. Low leverage. High leverage, it was Doval #1, but he's injured. And then Ryan Walker, Taylor Rogers, Cleavinger, Sims. So pretty good. We'll take it. Let's go to the offseason here. Kind of excited to see what we do in the dev lab. I think I'm going to focus on Jung-Hoo Lee, Gavin Lux, maybe Joey Ortiz, Brooks Lee, Elliot Ramos, maybe. Try to get him up. Matos. I think I put the dev lab at 10, but I'm going to check that real quick. We will see. Okay, owner goal complete. Improved team chemistry. So yeah, we can look at that real quick. 518 score. Very fine score. I mean, sure. Missed the playoffs on a pretty high payroll. Sure. Let's look at the team chem. Ecstatic. So that's cool. We do have some selfish players, but all right, let's look at the player, the dev lab real quick. Okay, I need to change it. Dev lab. Where did this go? Where did we go for this? I do not remember. Oh, right here. 10. There we go. And now let's focus on dev lab before anything else. So, just to get a read, we want to do Jung-Hoo Lee. We want to focus on his defense. Grandson of the Wind. we want to go maybe Marco Luciano too, because he went down to AAA and was not great, but we still have high hopes for him. Gavin Lux, generate bat speed. Gonna do some hard ones here. Um, and Joey Ortiz. What was his problem really? So in 561 play appearances, he has a 69 WRC plus. He just needs more. He needs a better eye. He needs pretty much everything you can think of. Plate discipline, gap power, quality of contact. Let's do that. See how it works out. Patrick Bailey may need some help. Let's get what was his problem this year? 310 Babbitt just needs some more walk, eye discipline, and power. Um, let's see, two strike approach doesn't really need that. Quality of contact. We could do plate discipline, which may help with everything. I'll get him up to like a 330 OBP maybe. But I feel like he needs like a quality of contact. Let's do that. And then let's go down to our prospects. Brooks Lee. Not really sure what Brooks needs. Really. Where'd he go? Okay. It's really hard when there's no ratings to sort. But in Double A, he was pretty good. 325, 24 Babbitt, 7 home runs. Had a good walk rate, good strikeout rate. Probably just generate bat speed, right? Generate bat speed, quality of contact, play discipline. Let's do generate bat speed. Okay, so that's where we stand right now. Let's check. Wisely struggled. He went down to AAA and struggled too. We need Ramos to get better as well. I mean, he struggled everywhere. Walk rate, strikeout rate, power, um, just quality, two strike approach, generate bat speed, uh, plate discipline. Let's screw it. We're going bat speed. I mean, we just need him to get better. Ramos is here. Luciano, quality of contact. Need that. And then that's pretty much it for here. We do have some young guys like Wizenhunt, who was pretty good. A little bit of a home run issue, but it is AAA. 411 FIP. So probably gonna leave him alone. Let's go more to our prospects. We can do like Eldridge. Eldridge. Because he struck out quite a bit. Two strike approach. And then we need probably two defensive guys to work just to work on their defense. No, Fitzgerald needs to work on his overall range if he wants to be a good platoon. Work on his shortstop ability. Tyro Strada also needs to work on some stuff, but let's focus on, let's go AAA. We have Meckler, who was pretty dang good. Needs some power, though. Focus on defense, focus on defense. Let's do defense with Tyler Fitzgerald. And we'll do prospect-wise. Let's look at our prospects real quick. Brooksley, Meckler, how's his defense? He could get better in center for sure. See how he was. Not good. Could focus on him. Could focus on James Tibbs. He was really good in San Jose, like 192 WRC plus, 23 bombs. I mean, he's going straight to Double A. He also needs to work on some defense, but I don't really care that much. Let's do Meckler. Get his defense good. For sure, defense and left. I mean, why does it say left though? We're gonna try it. All right, easy. 45 weeks. Maybe he gets some like a 65 range, and that'll really help. So that's what we're looking at now. Now it's time to look at our um, option year. Okay, so Robbie Ray did not opt out of his contract. Didn't expect him to. We're on the hook for 50 mil the next 2 years. Makes sense. Chapman voids his last contract year. He will be a free agent. Now I'm going to look at this. I'm going to offer him 3 years. Um, team option at the end. No trade clause. No player opt out after 2, and then I'll have the option to get out of it as well. A little buyout there. No, he doesn't want it. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if his price goes down. New budget. Got Gavin Lux on. Yeah, it's good range, good maximum effort. Bobby Karras. He has a patient approach to the plate. We'll take a walk if he doesn't get pitched. Borderline candidate. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of expecting him to be more of a bench player, in the next couple of years. So we'll see. But minor league system update. The Giants are 14th. Wisenhunt. Brooks Lee 32nd. Meckler's 39th. Cool. Good for him. Off-season facilities. Okay. Now we need to look at coaches. Coaches. We're good here. I was going to look to see if we needed to move anybody, because it looked like we were pretty happy. People who are not happy. I mean, scouting director. We don't have a best scouting director. Matt Williams. Christensen. I feel like we just fire Christensen. Let's do that. And then maybe Justin Veal. Yeah, he's not good. Hitting coach needs to go. Other than that, I think we're going to be okay. Assistant GM. I feel like we just fire him and hire him last, pretty much. Okay, so Bob Melvin is temperamental. So we need someone who works well with temperamental. Let's do it. Coach ratings. Works well. Temperamental. Okay. Good relationships. This works. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do 3 years. Okay. Personnel. Okay. Hitting coach. Really important. Works well. Temperamental. Dev, really good. This guy, controlling. Good right here. Oh, it's the same guy. Cortez, excellent, excellent, excellent. I feel like this is good. Let's do this. Let's do 2 years. See what he can do. And then we're going to leave the assistant GM open for now. No, let's do it. I just hire like someone who wants like the lowest. 'Cause, I mean, they don't really have like any sort of ratings. It's just purely, let's see, struggles with temperamental, don't want that. Let's go down like this. Temperamental. Let's do this. No, struggles with temperamental. Works well with temperamental. Come on. Oh, right here. Okay, this works. What does he want? 5 years, 450. I mean, I'll do 2 years, 470. It is more than I wanted to do, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll do that. We'll look at our minor league. We need a pitching coach here. Oh, this guy's horrible. Devin Pitgaro. He's gone. Let's look at all these guys then. This guy is okay. Matos is okay. Blatchford is horrible. goodness. Okay, let's hire a hitting coach for. It's really important too with these young guys. Coach ratings, hitting coach, Dev, Son. Let's hire him for 5 years. That works. And then we're going to look at Drew Martinez. Horrible. Get him out of here. I kind of left everybody as is. Para, horrible. Get him out of here. Manager for our rookie league team. Let's do 170. 5 years. No. Let's do 190. DSL team. To get some steadiness there. Pitching coach. Legendary. That's fine. Do 160 for 5 years. Hitting coach. This works. 150 for 5 years. Let's check everybody else. Brundage is fine in AAA. Polanco is fine. Damon Minor is not good. Firing him. Hitting coach. Teach hitting. Why is he the hitting coach then? Fire him. He's more of a manager. Greg Driver. Yeah, he's good. Jared Walker. Horrible. My goodness, how's he even with the club? Alright, pitching coach for rookie ball team in Arizona. Development. Okay, Joe Crawford works. 160 for 5 years. Nice. And then hitting coach for Eugene Emeralds. This is fine. Ty Nichols. We'll do 235 for 5 years. Okay. Hitting coach in AAA. Randy. Yep, this works. We'll do 295 for 5 years. And that looks like we're good. Let's check everyone else. Pelfrey, not good. Probably just gonna move Greg Driver up to AA. Manager for AA. Then we'll hire a new manager here. Works. We're gonna get 265. It's an important role. And then I guess that's it. This guy, Mario Rodriguez, horrible. This guy, horrible. Okay, 2 more guys to offer. We're going manager, Esteban, Tim Bishop. Make sure we blow these out of the water so we actually get these offers in. I assume they're not all going to take these because these are the best guys available. So 300K for 5 years to get some steadiness in the coaching system, coaching ranks. All right, so that looks good. And now let's just fired our GM, our assistant GM, fired our hitting coach, and one of the base coaches, our bench coach. Garrett Clevenger hitting arbitration. We're definitely keeping him. We're going to offer 1.7. See if he takes it. Nope. To 1.76. Take that. Joey Bart. May look to move him. I mean, he's a good guy to have. I'm going to wait on that one. Estrada, same. Like, I kind of want to wait. We're going to bring back Gavin Lux. 2.9. You did not have a good year, bud. It's okay, though. We believe in you. Wade, we're going to bring back no promise. Okay, 5.4 for him. Badu, I mean, we're going to wait on that one. And we're going to wait on Estrada. We're going to offer Chapman the qualifying offer. We're going to go down here. We're going to see Derek Hall needs a minor league extension. Otto Lopez. We're going to leave him for now. Offer him. Reach was amazing. Look at these numbers. 612 slug. Pretty good. So Wesky was pretty good. I mean, we can offer him minor league extension. Tommy Romero. Looks like his numbers kind of dipped. He's unhappy. We're going to let him go. Justin Garza, we're going to let him go. Enlow, we're going to let go. Seth Corey, same thing. So that looks fine there. Overall, with money, we have 47 mil available. It's pretty good. And we got our development budget up, scouting budget up. And let's check international free agents. I already did some scouting here. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be hard to decipher who to offer, but it's okay. Yeah, kind of like the plan is just to get better, get a little younger. We kind of expect that our. Let's get these guys off the IL. Alright, who are we going to take off the 40 man? Waltons, Coleman, Halverson. I don't even know where I got him from. Okay, he's from Colorado. I'm just gonna DFA Halverson. Where'd it go? Okay, 39. Boom. And yeah, I'm kind of expecting our outfield to be like Stowers, Lee, and then one of these four, and then like Wade, most likely Wade, Lee, Stowers, three lefties, and then Ortiz at short, Chapman at third, hopefully Estrada at second with Lux, and then Julian with a righty bat to help out, like VR or someone we pick up, and then someone who's going to come up as Brooks Lee. So we may look to trade Estrada or wait until there's an injury or something to see where Brooks can play. But other than that, because he could play some short, he could definitely play some third. He has an okay arm for third. But if we look at our defensive ratings, he could play third. Chapman gets hurt, he could play short. He could play left, and he could play some center. So he could pretty much do it all, which is nice to have. And he is a switch hitter, so that helps. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to see what I'm going to do this off season, and I'll update you in a little bit. Alright, we are back at opening day for 2025. We can go through what changes we made in the off season. To start it off, we had a big signing. We signed Willie Adames, who had a 4.5 WAR last year, 111 WRC plus. You know, we do have Joey Ortiz, we have Brooks Lee, we have Luciano, but Adames brings some really good leadership. He's born to be a captain of men. He's an Iron Man. He's going to play every game. A little bit of a strikeout problem, but you know, when it comes to he's 29, he can still develop a little bit. We're going to change this up a little bit. We're just going to really worry about his avoid Ks a little tiny bit. Keep his defense up. His base running is actually pretty good. We're just going to do that. And we're going to try to get his avoid Ks better a little bit. But we signed him. We signed Adames. Pretty big deal. 4 years, 140 mil with a player opt out after 2 years. The last 2 years are 40 mil. So if he performs well, he might opt out. But chances are we're going to be on the hook for 80 mil in 2 years. So, you know, it's big, but it's not too long of a. If we spread it out, you know, for 8 years, it would have been, you know, 8 for 140. It's the same thing. You just get it off the books earlier. Kind of helps with our flexibility in 5, 6 years, but it works for us. He's gonna hit some. He's a pull hitter. It works pretty well for righties in our park. Not great. I expect like 15 home runs maybe, but really good defense and pretty good base running. He could steal some bags, so he's not gonna be stealing a lot. Last year he had 27. We're probably gonna get like 20 out of him. That's perfectly fine. Um, Another move we made, we traded Tyro Estrada. Um, Let me see. Gotcha. Traded Tyro Estrada with our numerous number of infielders now. We traded one of our OG guys, which I don't feel that comfortable doing, but he's coming off a couple. He's coming off a rough year at the plate. He's probably going to be a good player, but you know, we he has only 2 years of control left. This is like the biggest time we're going to get some value out of him. So we got Nelson Rada for him, who's a great base runner. Gonna be able to play some center field, which is nice. And he is in high A. He had a 3.5 WAR last year. Really good eye, as you can see from his scouting report. Above average speed, good swing. Likely won't set records, but could hit 240. Solid eye. On the bubble for her holding a role. But he's 19, and he had a 50% walk rate in high A last year. He's going to start in high A this year. Stole 58 bags. So if he can get his defense up to like a 65 range, he'd be a pretty good player. He kind of reminds me of McRae in a way, one of our top prospects. Similar here, but McRae might be further down the line. He was in Double A last year. He's going to play in Triple A this year. He needs to steal more bases actually. Yeah, okay. Changed that already. But he had 33 last year. I'm gonna go for 50 this year in Triple A. Hopefully get a full year out of him until we have an injury. Um, Another move we made is we traded for Tommy. This kind of pushed the reason why we traded Estrada. Edmund only has 1 year left, and he's making like similar money, and he can actually play outfield too. So that's a huge get for us. He's a better second baseman than Estrada. He's a better base runner, and he's a better hitter. For the most part, probably maybe a wash, but I like his stuff better. In 3,000 plate appearances, he has a 99 WRC plus. So it's kind of a wash there, but we actually didn't give up for him. We gave up Akil Badu, who was due 2.4 mil. Didn't really do anything for us last year. Ended up using him as a trade chip, and Zach Morgan, a 24-year-old catcher with bad personality. So we didn't have to give up much, just some money for Edmund. We ended up eating Estrada's deal, so we're down a little bit. We only have 11 mil to spend, but that's another move we made. Kept Julian. Our outfield is pretty much set. And then we ended up the trade that we made last year, where we traded Wilmer Flores to the Orioles and got back Felix Bautista, who was out for 12 months or whatever it was with bad personality. He's back with us, 1 mil, starting arbitration after this year. See if he can be a dominant force with Duvall, who we actually extended last year. So they're both going to be getting like the stopper slash closer role. If one person gets mad that they're not the closer, I'll just put them in the closer. I don't really care. Clevenger was really good last year. He first year VAR 1.7 mil. That's nothing. Dabovich is gonna be starting the year with us. He was really good last year. 1.59 ERA. Not the best leverage and everything, but he looked like a pretty good guy. So unreliable control, but middle relief. He's gonna be fine. And then when it comes to pitchers, we only added Emmett Sheehan to the Major League Club. We claimed him off waivers from the Dodgers. He's going to be in the bullpen to start off, as you can see. And then no other moves in the starting rotation or relief. The lineup, Jung Hoo, Matt Chapman, Stowers, Soler. Lamont Wade is back playing left field for us. If he struggles there, we're going to see what we can do. I assume someone's going to get hurt at some point, so it's kind of whatever. Edmonds hitting 8th, so we have a deep lineup. Bailey's hitting 9th. Really hope he gets his bat turned around a little bit. That'd be great. Really good defender. So if he gives up like 100 WRC plus, I'll be ecstatic. In real life, he's turning into like the best catcher in baseball, so it's pretty cool to watch. AAA, we make any other moves? Um, Matos is starting in AAA. He kind of turned it on late last year. Hopefully, he gets to come up. Joey Ortiz is going to be starting in AAA. I'm going to have him lead off, get the most plate appearances. Um, Still believe he is a future guy for us, so big for him. Luciano is going to be starting at third in AAA, and then Brooks Lee at second. So that's fine. Get Brooks Lee batting second. Luciano is going to bat third, and I'm going to have Matos bat fourth. Let's see. Matos needs to get the everyday spot in left. He'll bat fourth, just cause. And who else? Von Brown's there, Pomeroy. A lot of outfielders. I may send one down, like Michael Ciani. I claimed off waivers from the Cardinals. I want him to get some run, so I might move him down to Double A. Let's do that so I can get him some run in center field. Just make him steal all the bases. He'll bat first, get some more plate appearances, and then I'm going to try to see. Yeah, no power. Get his gap up a little bit. Boom. Works for me. Brooks Lee, Brendan Rodgers, we signed to a minor league deal. And David VR and Derek Hall are going to be playing first. Any other big moves we made? I don't think we really did. March 2025. Fabian and Serta were designated for assignment, but they're going to go down to AAA. Walton was designated, and then Lux is on the DL, and he might get sent down to AAA. We'll see where we're at. But and then Meckler's out for 3 months. But I also did the player development lab, and nobody improved. Literally nobody. I think one person improved. Let's see. I think it was Tyler Fitzgerald. Let's see. I think it was only Tyler Fitzgerald. So, but Fitzgerald is going to be the kind of utility guy, as you can see, and he's going to play first base against lefties. So he was a really good last year, 114 WRC plus. He's going to play first base, really good first baseman. Can steal some bags. It's really cool. And yeah, he's going to be. He got his defense up. That's what it was. So now he can play everywhere. He got his range up to 55. Pretty cool. And yeah, current defensive rating is short, 45 to 50. So that helped everywhere else too. So he's going to be a huge. He kind of reminds me of Chris Taylor when he came up with the Dodgers. Just kind of like, can play everywhere, can do everything. These guys. I don't really have any room for anybody else. Christopher Sanchez. How was he last year? 5. Weird. I kind of want to take a chance on him. Out of option years. What are we looking at here? Can send down Eric Miller. Could even send down Keaton Wynn if he struggles. Maybe put Jordan Hicks in the bullpen at some point. You know what? I think we're not going to waste. We really need the help there. Somebody that we have Wisenhunt waiting too. And all these guys are going to go to AAA. But yeah, that's how we're looking right now. We did sign some guys in the international market. It was pretty hard, but we just went with who we thought had the best scouting report and everything. Okay, swing isn't phenomenal. Could be a decent contact hitter. Should develop into a contributor at the major league level, more supplemental than a star. That's fine. I mean, we signed him to a $1.6 million deal. Nothing crazy here. Probably overpaid, but it's hard to scout these guys and like figure out what they're worth. But Barajas, we signed to a $3.6 million deal, and now he's the 32nd prospect in baseball. So I think we got it right there. Projects to be a 290 batter. above average contact, profiles as a potential elite outfielder on a contending team, plus raw power, quickening bat speed. Love to see it. So we'll see how he develops. He's 17. Signed him as a 16-year-old, so we shall see. Preseason predictions. We are projected to be last in the NL West. I mean, we just have some young guys, so it's understandable. As far as pitching, we're supposed to be okay, but we do have some young guys coming up. Wisenhunt's ready to come up. Hopefully, Robbie Ray sticks to doing his thing. Jordan Hicks maybe has a year, another a bounce back year. Get his pitch around down. Maybe get infield outfield range. Maybe help him. We will see. And then Kyle Harrison, maybe he keeps improving. Another scouting report on him. And then Logan Webb, I tried to get his velocity up, maybe to help his stuff, get more strikeouts, but it did not happen. So we're gonna stick with him being the same old Logan Webb, which is fine. Keaton Wynn really struggled last year, so he'll be the first one off if he struggles. So let's sim to our first game, which is in 8 days. We'll see what goes on here. Yeah, I mean the international stuff is hard. When it comes to we couldn't claim Sanchez. He went to Washington. Darn. This guy, scouting report, he should have above average eye, draw 60 walks a year. Maturity, he should bat around 240. Modest production. Okay, so it might be an overpay there, but he is 16, so I'm not really worried. Some other people who signed elsewhere. I hate that the offseason center isn't here, but we had the highest WAR ad since we got Adames, and we didn't lose much since we already traded him. But the Dodgers added Juan Soto. Where is he? He's not even in their lineup. What is going on? But they added Juan Soto coming off a 6.5 win season. They signed for $286 million. Yeah, he'll probably get more than that in real life, but of course he goes to the Dodgers. Now they got Betts, Outman. They got Chris Taylor playing short. They'll probably have Betts play short, I guess. And then Otani's back pitching as well. And they signed Trevor Rogers, who was non-tendered after a pretty good year. So he was in the bullpen most of the year, so it's understandable. They got Andrew Kittredge. They brought back Kenley Jansen. They extended Walker Buehler for a couple years, vesting option. And then their lineup is just crazy. They got Kevin Kiermaier playing center, even though Outman had a really good year last year, so I don't know why they'll be starting him out there. And they brought up Noah Miller, who was bad, but they don't have Gavin Lux anymore, so understandable. And they signed Christian Walker, so I don't know where he's going to play either. He was horrible last year, so they kind of took a flyer on him. But yeah, that's the Dodgers. You can look at the Padres, see what they did. Graham Pauley, Merrill had a pretty good year. 16 home runs as a rookie. Reese Hoskins signed with them. Kim still with them. Randy Vasquez, Mazur. Vince Velasquez is with them now. Interesting. Trevor McGill, trade with Milwaukee for Torrealba, a 23-year-old. Okay. But that's the Padres. Kind of similar. The Rockies make any moves? Not really. They got Benny Montgomery up though. Starting the year, they signed Andrew McCutchen. Pretty much same old. Kyle Hurt. Oh, I missed this claim. I would have claimed him for sure. Diamondbacks lost Christian Walker, and they signed Paul Goldschmidt. So I was looking at him too. I kind of had this same vesting option in there, but he wouldn't take a lesser deal with me. I was like going for like 15 mil for 2+1. But he was good last year, so good for him. Goes back to Arizona, where it all started. Tommy Troy is up for the Diamondbacks. Was not that good last year. Jordan Lawler, Ketel Marte, Al Thomas, Marino, Patino. And then go to the Braves, see if they made any moves. Liu, I was looking at him too, from Taiwan. He ended up signing a pretty big deal, 65 mil. Can play center field a little bit, good base runner. Um, prototypical home run slugger. So good for the Braves there. I know Ozuna signed elsewhere. They got Michael Conforto, who ended up raking for Milwaukee last year at the end and got a $3.6 million deal. It's worse probably than what he was hoping for. The Marlins, they got Brandon Crawford now. Jazz Chisholm's still on the team. Arise is still on the team in this sim. Alcantara still there. Max Mayer, whatever. Chet Williams, all these guys on the Mets. Senga. Alright, nothing crazy there. Trey Turner, Yo Moncada signed with the Phillies to play third base. I guess Alec Boehm is out. I don't think Boehm had a good year. Verdugo signed with the Phillies after a league average year with the Yankees. Signed for 1.1. Where's Boehm at? New York Yankees. Okay. Oh, okay. Minor league free agent deal. So they signed Boehm after a rough year. He had 9 home runs, 75 WRC plus. That's not good. That is not good. Orioles make any moves? Kowser, Holiday, Colby Mayo. Had Holiday play. Really good. Nice. Ryan O'Hearn, Austin Hayes, Eric Fetty. A little bit of a trade with the White Sox for Enrique Bradfield. Pretty good trade for the White Sox. Pretty good get. Also for the Orioles, good get. They got Cano, Aiken, Dylan Tate. Red Sox make any crazy moves? Christian Robinson. Wasn't he on the, no? Oh, yeah, the Diamondbacks. Okay. What was it for? Jace Peterson. Okay. Dalton Rogers. Reese McGuire. Devers hitting 5th for some reason. Hook, Bayo, Whitlock, Cutter, Crawford, Matt Manning. Matt Manning, free agent signing. Got non-tendered. The Yankees, what's their lineup looking like? They don't have Soto anymore. They got Jason Dominguez up, Judge, Pereza, Oba signed with them. I looked at him as well. Japanese guy, power hitter, above average player. Yeah, and he signed for a little bit too. Yeah, 69 mil. So the Yankees are doing their normal thing there. The team does not look good though. Rodon is good though. Cole's good. Verlander signed with them. Okay. $10 million. Last year he was not good. Interesting there. Interesting choice. But Martin Perez is there. Jack Neely. Luis Sill. Okay. The Rays. Josh Lowe. Paredes. Junior Camarero, who was pretty good. Coming up last year, Lowe. Lau. Pinto was pretty good. 13 home runs. Misner. 27. Okay. Starting center fielder. Siri. I guess Randy Arozarena is gone. Randy Arozarena. You know he's hurt. Okay. Got it. Makes sense. The Blue Jays. They still have Bo Bichette. Last year of his deal. They got Kevin Biggio playing first. Springer, Barger, Vlad is still on the team. It was really good last year. Still on an extension. Varsho, like him. Tiedemann struggled a little bit with the high ERA, but his FIP was probably better. Yeah, 4.14, so he's looking good. And then, look at the preseason predictions. But they're the Orioles are projected to win the AL East. Yankees, Jays, Rays, then Red Sox. The Twins, let's see if they kept Snell. I think he went to the Reds or something, and then got hurt. But oh yeah, the Twins got Yandy Diaz at the deadline for Drew Dickerson. And then Emmanuel Rodriguez is up for them. Byron Buxton had a good year last year. Wallner had a good year. Correa, a good year again, decent year. Luke Raleigh, trade with Seattle. Interesting there. Yeah, Luke Raleigh, they got him this year in January for CJ Culpepper. I was looking at him when I was trading Blake Snell. But yeah, we got Brooks Lee now, so they're missing out on a second baseman. But Willie Castro, he can get the job done. 2.8 WAR, can kind of play everywhere. So they got that covered, at least for this next year. The Royals, kind of same old, same old. They signed Gleyber Torres, though, to a pretty big deal. I don't know really why. He's going to be playing first base, so I guess that eliminates playing defense, but he's a career 111 WRC plus, so it's a little odd. But the Royals do odd things. Cole Reagans, Seth Lugo. Interesting. When I was shopping Tom Murphy, they wanted to give up Cole Reagans for him straight up. I'm like, that's not that's not right. Um, Tom Murphy on this team still. Yeah, he ended up hitting 19 home runs, so he was on a tear with the Twins. So good for him. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Let's just sim to our first game, and we'll play the first game, and then we'll wrap it up. Just auto save. Yeah, I mean the plan for this series is going to be pretty long. I think it's going to take a little bit to win a World Series. With kind of raw dogging the scouting and everything. Gavin Lux is back. We're going to send him on a rehab assignment just so we can reevaluate in a little bit. And then pitching leaders. Okay. You can send these guys all down. AAA. Michael Logan. He's a guy we signed, 23-year-old. He didn't get drafted, but he was okay in. I mean, 130 WRC plus in with a 630 OPS. Those fields must have been nuts in the draft league. They must have been playing on like, I don't know, polo grounds or something, but prime polo grounds, or a place with no fence. Oh man, just 11 inside the park home runs. All right, we're almost there. I'm gonna get Gavin Lux some more time at the rehab, just so we don't have to worry too much. Look at Michael Logan scouting. Never hit a good clip. Yeah, he's probably not a hitter at all. Okay, so we are here. We got Logan Webb on the mound. We're playing the Diamondbacks. They got Corbin Carroll. He's still good in this sim. In real life, he kind of had a down year, but it is what it is. Jordan Lawler was rough last year hitting, but good fielder, decent base runner. Zach Gallen still kicking away, 230 innings pitched last year. Eduardo Rodriguez is good. Perdomo still pretty good. Good on OBP, good fielder, great base runner. So let's get this going. First game of the season, 2025. I feel good about this team. I mean, look at this. Against the righty Gallen, we got Lee, who had a great year last year. 4 WAR. Chapman, who ended up taking the qualifying offer. Sorry, I didn't go over that, but he took the qualifying offer and it was set at 20.3. I was gonna sign him to a 3-year deal, so this gives me like another year to evaluate him. But he was pretty good last year. I mean, almost 3 WAR, 112 WRC plus. We'll take that. I mean, he's so good defensively. It is what it is. Stowers, really good last year. He's hitting third for us this year. We got him for Mike Yastrzemski, who ended up going back to Baltimore on arbitration. Was really good for him last year, so ended up being a pretty good trade for both teams to get some more control, young guys. So Solaire's hitting fourth, Wade's hitting fifth. Really good OBP last year. Damez coming in, our $200 million man or whatever he signed for. $140 million man, hitting sixth. Julian, good OBP guy, going to get on for Edmund and Bailey. So I'm feeling good about this year. They got Tommy Troy in second. Not sure why they do that, but let's get this going. I feel pretty good, even with no scouting. All right. Well, the Diamondbacks get off to the first. They score first. Gallen's gonna be rough. He's such a good pitcher. Let's see if Webb can keep it. No, he does not. 2-run home run for Tommy Troy. So enough of me talking crap about him. He shows up. It's a 2-run bomb. We're still down 3-0. Maybe we can get like one more inning out of Webb. He's struggling. We're gonna get somebody up just in case. Dobovich. And we'll go batter by batter here. That's an out to left field. 3-2 count now. Strike 3. And if you can get through this guy, Marte. Ripped hard on the ground, left side. It's fine. It's in the left field. That might be a run. And it is. So it's 4-0. We're just going to bring in Dobovich for Goldschmidt. And he can go next inning too. There we go. Gallen's still in. Rough. We'll go Emmett Sheehan. Let's see what he can do. I mean, Gallen's still in. This game might be over. So we're going to get our young guys some run. He gives up a double or something, gives up a run right away. Gallen's still in. He's going for a gem right now. And we'll bring in Miller against Thomas. He's in trouble. Doesn't go for a run though. Gallen's still in. We'll go Walker. And Gallen is just dominant. He might go for the complete game shutout. He is. So we're gonna take some pitches here. It's our last chance. 3-2 count. Well hit left field, and it's out of here. So Bailey gets us on the board with a solo shot. Gallen's still in there. He's going to try to finish it off. I assume somebody's warming. I don't think it would tell us, but ball 1 to Lee, strike 1. See what he can do. 2-1 count. Ground ball to second. Big hop for Troy. Mr. Sunday hop. And Chapman's up now with a 1 out. Change up ball. Let's get on base here, Chapman. 2-0 count. Strike. 3-2 count. Line, that's a drive. Deep center. Comes up short, so that'll be extra bases for Chapman. That's huge for the mental. And now Ginkle is in. Right-hander. Let's take a pitch here. See what's going on. See what's happening. Ball 1. See if he has any nerves. First game of the year. 1-2 count. Firm ground ball pass. Ginkle. Right to Lawler. Out number 2. Jorge Soler is up. 3-1 count to him. Walk. Yep. Ball 4. So now tying runs on deck. See if we can get on with Wade. He has a great eye. Strike 1. 1-2 count. Strike 3. So the Giants go down 5-1 season debut. And I'll leave it right there. Reminder, I do play every game. So I can kind of sway the outcomes pretty well with my bullpen management and everything. So um, we'll see how that goes. Lux is in AAA, getting some run. Adamas didn't get a hit. I mean, Gallen gave up 2 hits through 8 innings, so we didn't really do anything. Chapman had a double. Soler had a walk and a hit. Um, Edmund had a hit. Good for him. And Bailey had a home run. So Troy hit a 2-run shot. His 6th career home run. Perdomo, they had a lot of hits, 13 hits. So yeah, that'll do it for this episode. I mean, we can go over really quick our prospects. So we have Wisdom Hunt in AAA. He's going to get, a bunch of starts down there. He's going to be the first one up in case someone gets hurt. Braha, 17. He's in the international complex. Meckler's hurt, but he's going to come back and play in AAA. Brooks Lee's going to get a lot of run in AAA, see if he can develop a little bit more. And then first injury for the infield, he'll be up. James Tibbs, our first round pick, is going to start in, I'll do high A, Eugene. And he is going to hit second. All right, so we got James Tibb in high A, our 13th overall pick in 2024. He raked last year. in San Jose. Dude had a 192 WRC plus, so that's phenomenal. Nelson Rada's going to be in high A with him, playing center. McRae is going to be in AAA. Eldridge is in San Jose again after struggling a little bit. So see if he can get up to a good get his potential and current ratings up. Serta's in AAA. Sterling. So all these other guys. The guy we got for did we get anything else? No. Okay. Okay. So that'll do it for this episode. We do have the 12th ranked prospect system or minor league system, so we're doing well there. Got some money to spend, 11 mil. We are ready to take on the season and see what challenges lie in front of us. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.